This video will cover sterilizing water and baby equipment, mixing powder formula, concentrate formula, preparing ready-to-made, and storing and warming formula. First, we will cover how to sterilize. Before we start, wash your hands for at least 20 seconds. Sterilizing means to kill the germs. So why do we boil water? We boil water for babies under 4 months old because water has germs. Germs we cannot see. So we fill the pot with cold tap water and we allow the water to boil for 2 minutes. Do not use bottled water because bottled water has germs too. So you need to boil bottled water as well. When the water is done boiling, transfer the water into a container. And you can store it in a closed container for 2 to 3 days in the refrigerator or for 24 hours at room temperature. To review, place cold water into the pot and boil for 2 minutes. Once it is boiled, allow to cool in a container. Store the container for 2 to 3 days in the refrigerator or for 1 day in room temperature. Now we will cover how to sterilize equipment. First, you want to wash everything that you will be using in soapy water. When washing, be sure to check the nipple and bottles for any cracks. Once everything is washed, rinse and place on a clean towel to dry. To kill the germs on the bottles and nipple after washing, we will place the bottle, nipples, caps, and anything that we use for baby into the boiling water and we let it boil for 2 minutes. Now everything has been sterilized as it's been 2 minutes. So transfer everything onto a clean towel. Remember, this is done for babies under 4 months. Once baby's older, you can just wash bottles and equipment. To sterilize, you can also use your dishwasher. Be sure that the dishwasher has a sanitize option. Click sanitize before pressing start. Now we will mix powder formula. Before you start, make sure you wash your hands and that all equipment is sterilized. So, how we kill the germs in the boiling water. So make sure that the measuring cup, the knife, everything that you will be using to mix the formula is sterilized. And this is only done for babies under 4 months old. Then take the amount of water that is directed on the directions and pour it into the bottle. Then take the baby formula in a scoop that is given in the container and measure out the right amount and place it into the bottle. You can take a knife, a sterile knife, and use it to level out the baby formula when pouring it in. Now you can take your nipple and the cap, place it on the bottle, and then shake, 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 shake until everything is mixed. And then tightly store the baby formula. So to review, we first wash your hands, then we make sure everything is sterile, and then we measure out the right amount of sterile water and baby formula. We shake to mix the bottle, and then we tightly store the baby formula. Remember, if your baby doesn't drink this in 2 hours at room temperature, then you throw it away. Store the baby formula in a cool, dry place. Don't put in the refrigerator and close tightly. Throw away any formula that hasn't been used after a month of opening. And now we will prepare concentrate formula. So before you start, wash the top of the can before opening, and then pour the amount that is on the directions. So if it says 20 milliliters, place in 20. If it says 30, put in 30. And then take your sterile water with your sterile measuring cup like before and place in the amount that is directed on the directions. And then you shake to mix. So to review, wash your hands. Make sure everything that you are using is sterile. Wash the top of the can, shake the can, and then open the can. Then you pour the formula into the bottle and you pour the water into the bottle. You want to make sure that the amount you are pouring is the amount that the direction says. And then you shake the bottle to mix. And remember, an open can be stored in the refrigerator for 2 days, and a prepared baby bottle can be stored for 1 day in the refrigerator. And now we will prepare ready to feed. When using ready to use, make sure everything is sterilized, including the can opener, and wash the top of the can before opening. And then place the right amount of formula that is directed on the can. Take your nipple and cap and place onto the bottle. Because it's a ready to use, do not add anything to the formula. So to review, wash your hands and make sure all your equipment is sterilized, including the can opener. Wash the top of the can, shake the can, and then open the can. Pour the right amount of formula into the bottle and make sure it's the amount that is on the directions, and then store the bottle and formula as directed on the can. Now we will quickly review how to store formula. Remember to seal bottles, cans, and containers tightly to keep the formula fresh. Any prepared formula in room temperature needs to be thrown away down the sink or in the garbage after 2 hours. If you would like to store the formula that is prepared in the refrigerator, then check the directions on the formula can. And now we will cover how much baby can eat per feed. This is 1 to 2 weeks old, and they feed 6 to 10 times a day. This is baby at 3 to 8 weeks old, and they can feed 5 to 8 times a day. This is baby at 2 to 5 months old, and they can feed 5 to 7 times a day. This is baby at 6 to 8 months old, and they can feed 4 to 5 times a day. For the last part of this video, we will now learn how to warm bottles. We put the bottle in a bottle warmer or a container with hot water, as we see here, for no more than 15 minutes. So 15 minutes is the max. Do not cover the lid or nipple when being warmed. This can cause bacteria to be grown. And do not microwave the bottle. This can burn baby. In summary, this video covered how to sterilize water, sterilizing baby equipment, mixing powder and concentrate formula, preparing ready-to-made formula, storing and warming formula. For more information, see Healthy Parents and Healthy Children online.